Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Enid High School for tonight's Oklahoma Secondary Schools Activities Association basketball game. We are thrilled to host this exciting event, and thank you for joining us. As we prepare for tonight's game, we want to remind everyone that your presence here is a privilege, not a right. OSSAA events promote sportsmanship, respect, and integrity, both on and off the court. It is our responsibility as spectators to honor these values and represent our school and community in the best possible way. Please remember that our athletes, coaches, and officials are here to give their best effort. We ask that you show respect for their hard work and dedication by demonstrating positive and encouraging behavior throughout the game. Unsportsmanlike conduct, including taunting, booing, or disrespectful comments, will not be tolerated and may result in removal from the event. Let's work together to create an environment that celebrates the spirit of competition and reflects the character of our community. Thank you for your cooperation, and let's enjoy tonight's games. Here's to great games for the Pacers and Plainsmen.
Thank you, Mr. Liddell. I'd like to follow up on a few items and echo several areas that Mr. Liddell has already addressed. First of all, let's keep in mind why we're here tonight, and that's to support our student athletes. The athletes, the players, the POM, the cheer, the trainers, the EPS vision. That's why we're all here tonight, is to support our kids. So let's do the absolute best job that we can to support them with the atmosphere. And hopefully you can see that we do take a lot of pride in our sports and our activities here at Enid Public Schools, Enid High School, and we want this to be the best opportunity for our kids. Just as Mr. Liddell spoke of earlier, we are a proud member of the OSSAA and the governing body and their policies. We support all of the policies that they embrace, whether it be eligibility, sportsmanship, respect, proper language, and much, much more. We support the OSSAA and what they stand for. Therefore, I encourage you all to let the players play, let the coaches coach, let the officials officiate the game. Sit back, get something for the concession stand, enjoy the ball game. Thank you all for coming out here tonight. Safe travels as you go home after the game, and as always, go Big Blue.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, how great is it to be back here in Enid, Oklahoma for tonight's matchup between your Enid Pacers and the Star Spencer Lady Bobcats. And we have another non-conference matchup for you here tonight, except it's a rematch from a few weeks ago. So, Carson, tell us a little bit more.
Well, Liam, it's great to be back for some Pacers basketball. And as you said, this game is a rematch for these two teams as they last played just only 16 days ago in the New Year's Classic. The Pacers lead the series 3-0 with wins in 2011, 40-13, 2013, 59-43, and in 2024, 50-11. Annabelle Miller was the bright spot in that matchup, putting up 27 points and over 10 rebounds, securing a double-double. However, with tonight's matchup, it could be a little different due to the fact that the Enid Pacers just played 3 days ago at the Heart of Oklahoma tourney in Purcell. They would have some success in picking up 2 wins against the OKC Knights and the Eglin Owls, bringing them in at 3rd place. But that does mean the Pacers only had 1 day of rest, and that was yesterday. So if they aren't careful, Star Spencer could pull off a major upset and knock off the Pacers, which could be monumental pressure heading into the last bit of the district race. But Liam, Enid has played 2 games since they have last met. We've been in Enid. Tell us some more about those.
Well, that's right, Carson. The Pacers had 2 very key district matchups on the road since they were last here against the Sapulpa Lady Chieftains in a tough loss after almost mounting a comeback. So they started off their road trip against the Broken Arrow Lady Tigers, and however, they started off pretty hot against the Lady Tigers, but Broken Arrow caught them off guard at first, but then they just started breaking away from the Pacers and ended up winning that one 76-32, continuing their undefeated district game win streak. Then your Pacers went to Sand Springs. They had a very close matchup at the beginning of the season. I told you guys at the end of that game, I said that Sandites need to be careful when the Pacers come to town in January. And what happened? They weren't careful. The Pacers picked up a 49-40 win to get their first, or get number 2 district win number 2. And so now they're 2-6 on the season for district.
Right now, Liam, Enid is 8-7 in their first season with the new head coach, Al Sang, a former basketball player for Enid. She was an All-State in basketball and golf. Now, if Enid wins tonight, that's their first 9-win season since 2013
Yeah.
in the 2014 season where
Yeah.
they made the playoffs. So a win tonight could be monumental. Right now, they're sitting at the 7th seed, so a loss tonight would be very bad for them.
It would be. And Northwest Classen, not quite there in district play, but they are starting to maybe creep up a little bit in the overall record. However, the Pacers are trying to just get to secure themselves a higher seed. They just need to get some wins on district play. Coming up this Friday, a monumental matchup against the Jinx Lady Trojans. That game was huge when they played back in, I believe it was last month they played, and that game was really close at first. The score didn't show it, but it was pretty close, believe it or not.
Well, Star Spencer, they're on a 7-game losing streak. They're coming off about a 30-point loss to Bridge Creek. First-year head coach John Ellis, 1-12 so far, and he used to play at OKC University. So they're struggling a little bit, but this is a rebuilding year for Star Spencer.
It is, and what started their losing streak was actually their game against the Pacers on the New Year's Classic. I believe that was Saturday the 11th. So that's the last time they lost, or that's the before that was the last time they had won. So it's going to be interesting what the Pacers can do here tonight in another non-conference matchup. The first one was against the Tulsa Memorial Lady Chargers back in beginning of December. And then now we have the Star Spencer Lady Bobcats for the second time this season. So ladies and gentlemen, let's see what the Pacers can do. Coming up next, your 8-7 Enid Pacers take on the 1-15 Star Spencer Lady Bobcats. I'm Liam Frank alongside Carson LaRue, and we'll see you coming up next when tip-off is underway here in Enid.
Fans, friends, and family, good evening and welcome to the competition gymnasium on the campus of Enid High School for tonight's game between the visiting Star Spencer Lady Bobcats and your Enid Pacers. At this time, we ask that you please rise if you are willing and able, remove any caps or hats, and turn your attention to the south end of the gymnasium as we honor our country with our national anthem. It's now time to meet tonight's starting lineups. First four are our visitors. Please welcome the Star Spencer Lady Bobcats. Starting lineup, junior, number 3, Candace Brady. Freshman, number 4, Laisha Houston. Freshman, number 10, Honesty Carter. Freshman, number 12, Kylie Harris. Junior, number 13, Alyssa Long. Star Spencer is led by head coach John Ellis. And now the starting lineup for your Enid Pacers. At guard, sophomore, number 1, Tyler Williams. At guard, senior, number 4, Sage Hefner. At forward, freshman, number 14, Gracie Combry. At guard, freshman, number 23, Marty Sullivan. And at forward, sophomore, number 33, Annabelle Miller. Assistant coach for Enid is Courtney Vargas, and the Pacers are led by head coach Allie Sade.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're at courtside for tonight's matchup between your Enid Pacers and the Star Spencer Lady Bobcats. Here we go. Pacers looking to get 9 wins on the season for the first time in over 10 years.
Stars win tonight for 6 after
Now we're on to have as much as we've seen all season long. Seven after this, and a consistent starter now. She's been pretty well 3-point shooting wise, and we saw her coming home on Felix. Just warm up, and she was getting all of them as long as go down. So I think we're going to see a 3-point contest here tonight for the Pacers.
expect a big game for her. Number 33, Carmella Tracy. It's good. Career high. And Mary Sullivan, 1,223 points.
Those 27 points were actually scored against Star Spencer on January the 11th. And Annabelle Miller wins the tip off. Star Spencer didn't even contest that one. Yeah, Sullivan to Sage Hefner to Gracie Combry. Back to Hefner to Williams. Williams lost it there. Star Spencer comes away with it. And Star Spencer under a lot of coverage there. Here comes number 6, Star Spencer Lady Bobcats. Number 4, Deja Houston, and stolen by Tyler Williams, and Williams is going to lose it. Combrink almost comes away with it, but they're going to call a foul against number 14, Gracie Combrink, for the Pacers. Pacers draw their first foul of the night.
Pacer foul, first number 14, Gracie Conway.
Started now for the Bobcats. By Williams. Great defense being played by Williams here. By Gracie Coleman. Not fouled to Carter. Has it wide open. Wood not take it. And no foul call there. Pacers won't come away with that one. Carter got the steal, but just couldn't get away with it. Carter behind. Gracie Combrink comes away with the steal that time. And they're able to retain possession on that one. Send around Solomon the freshman. Solomon now, guarded by Houston. And screened by Miller. Out to the corner for Williams. Back to Solomon. Solomon shots up. She got it. What a shot by Mariana Solomon. She is the first point tonight for the Pacers. Now, guarded by Solomon.
Defense so far by the Pacers.
And they're going to call a shooting foul there on the Pacers. That'll be the Pacers' second foul of the night so far. They got to be careful not to get themselves in too much foul trouble here.
Pacer foul, first number 1, Talera Williams.
You know, Carson, it would be good to have the win here tonight, but it's not good playing these many games in a short time like this. You have 3 games you played over a 3-day weekend span. And that first shot's no good. The score's still 3-0. And then you're playing tonight. That's 4 games in 5 days, and you have a gigantic district matchup coming up against your homecoming opponent, the Chiefs Lady Trojans.
So this is the second one. Back out.
Combrink has it, and almost an and one. Foul on the play, looking to extend the lead by 5.
So back to what you were saying. Yeah, it's not good to play these games back to back all the time and only get one day. You need the body to physically and mentally recover.
So now they're going to get Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday to rest. And they got to get ready Friday. They have to win this. This is a big district game. They have to win.
So Gracie Combrink out to make this a 5-point game. The first one is
Right out.
Still make the Pacers 14, Gracie Conway.
Scoreboard. Let's hope we don't have to take another timeout. This is like it's happened about 3 games in a row now. So let's see.
see if she can make this one, and it is
good. And she got it. It's a 4-0 lead for your Pacers. Great defense being played by Enid Miller. Almost lost it there. It's number 3 for the Lady Bobcats. She loses it. Williams pokes it out and out of bounds. Sorry, Spencer basketball. That's Pace basketball, my apologies.
So, Williams is going to throw this in.
What a steal by Pacers. Williams comes away with it. Williams had it to Miller, and she's going to lose it.
Foul on Star Spencer. That's their first of the night.
Star Spencer foul, first number 12, Riley Harris.
Solomon is going to throw this in now.
Solomon with the only points for the Pacers so far in about 2 minutes into this matchup. To Miller. Miller out to Solomon. Solomon thought about it. To Hafner, to Combrink. Combrink, she's going to put the shot up. She got it. 5-point lead for your team. That should be a 6-point lead for the Pacers. Looks like they might have to call a timeout with this scoreboard malfunction. I don't know if the rest will.
Timeout, Star Spencer.
It's going to be a Star Spencer timeout this early in the game. They got to get something. They got to stop the Pacer offense here. They got to try to get the defense going so they can get something going early on offense.
So far, they're not really doing much. So far, the Pacers defense is doing on the ball away.
So, Juan Solomon with 3 points for the Pacers, Combrink with 2, and 3 actually with 3 So, they're both taking the lead apiece. And remember last time these 2 teams faced off, it was Mariana Solomon, Annabelle Miller, and Gracie Combrink that they had her first points of the night and became the 4th player for the Pacers to score that game. But overall, it was Annabelle Miller controlling the action in her 27-point game. Out of the 50 points, she scored over half of them.
Well, it looks like they're trying to fix the scoreboard right now. It should be 6-0 instead of 3-0.
And it was like it was being a little bit more of an extended timeout due to the scoreboard issue. And it seems to happen every game. I don't quite know. It's 6-0. So, ladies and gentlemen, don't let the scoreboard fool you. It is 6-0 here in Enid. Pacers up big to start off this first quarter.
Houston to throw it in.
Almost lost it there under a bunch of pressure. And Miller's just going to.
Almost stole it.
Almost, yeah.
And they got to get it over.
And that should be backcourt, I believe. I mean, that should be the 8-second violation. They were back there a pretty long time, maybe 7 seconds.
And they're going to call a foul on Annabelle Miller.
And so Miller's going to be travel. Travel on Star Spencer, Pacer basketball. Wait a minute. Looks like we might have 2 different calls here. And no, they're going to, I guess there's a travel and a foul, but Star Spencer's going to retain possession on that one.
Looks like the refs are discussing it right now.
And they're going to give Star Spencer basketball. That's about 3 turnovers that went in Star Spencer favor so far. Pacers got to clean that up before Jinx this week. Out to number 3 for Star Spencer. She loses it. It is Pacer basketball.
Great defense by number 23, Solomon. Score is still 6-0, even though it's just 3-0.
Out to Solomon. Solomon guarded by number 4, Leja Houston. Over to Combrink. Combrink to Miller. Miller gets her first points of the night. That's an 8-point lead for your Pacers.
Still having trouble with the scoreboard right now, so 8-0.
And it's Solomon. It's jump ball. That's possession to Star Spencer. Possession arrow pointing to Star Spencer. That would have been a great steal there for the Pacers if they could have got it there. And
This is a young Star Spencer team, though. They have 3 to 4 freshmen starting and only 1 junior in Alyssa Vaughn.
And she just tips it away. Luckily enough, didn't go out of bounds. And almost stolen it. This defense is playing big here. They need to apply this to Friday as well when they play Jinx. It's going to be a big game.
And it's going to go out of bounds.
She lost it. That's out of bounds. Star Spencer, Pacer basketball on another Star Spencer turnover.
Houston just lost the ball. I don't think she expected it.
Well, it kind of went over her head, too.
Pass it in to Solomon. Back to Williams.
And I'm surprised the refs aren't calling a timeout here because the scoreboard has been.
And
that's
she
another
loses that.
Pacer turnover. As you said, Star Spencer's young, but Pacers are pretty young too.
Only have 1 senior, and
that one goes out of bounds.
they're going to call a foul on Annabelle Miller. That's her 2nd of the night.
They're going to have to be careful with that too because Miller's been in foul trouble all season long. So she's going to have to be careful now. She's going to have to work on that going into the next few seasons while she's here at Enid High.
So looking to make this a 6-point game. It's technically 8-0.
Yeah.
First one is up and good.
She got it. Star Spencer gets her first points of the night.
8-1.
Star Spencer on their bench only has 2 backup players, so they're going to have to be careful not get into foul trouble. And she got both of them to go down. It is a 6-point game here in Enid. Star Spencer gets their first points of the night. Mariana Solomon with it now, guarded by Leja Houston, and almost lost it. Who's going to come away with it? Jump ball possession. And a little chirpy there. As Pacer basketball.
Williams throw it in.
And defense been playing good here to Miller. Miller comes away with it. Williams was open from the corner. Miller is going to go up, and she got the points. 4 points on the night for Miller. To Carter. Carter guarded by Solomon. She almost lost it. That's going to be out of bounds.
Oh, and they're going to say that's Star Spencer ball.
Wow.
Fans are not happy
Coach
with the call.
Singh not agreeing with the call there. You know what? For Pacer only game, what a great turnout we have here in Enid tonight.
Oh, yeah, we even got some of the band here.
Yeah. So number 10, Honesty Carter now, guarded by Mariana Solomon. And Solomon comes away with the steal, and Star Spencer's going to jump on it. They're going to go. Let's see what they're going to call here.
Timeout, Star Spencer.
And
That's
Star
the
Spencer's
second.
going to, they're going to use their second timeout, 3 remaining. So interesting decision there. So let's see what the Pacers are going to do here. Coming up after this timeout, your Pacers up 6 over Star Spencer. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. After Star Spencer's second timeout, looking to get something going on offense here. It's a 9-point game as the scoreboard is now fixed. Score is 11-2, Pacers up.
Score says 11-2, but it should be 10-2.
Yeah, don't quite know there.
Passes it out
To Houston. Houston guarded by Annabelle Miller. Out to number 3 in the corner. Maybe she thought about it there.
Almost lost it. And she loses it.
Out of bounds, possession to Star Spencer.
Number 13, Alyssa Vong Jr. to throw it in.
Had a wide open player in the corner. And Pacers is being really sneaky with it. You're not careful. And just like that, Hafner comes away with the steal.
Hafner, she's the only senior on this team.
Yeah, if you're not careful, Enid's going to steal it from you.
Passes
Hafner
out. She
was
thought
open.
about it.
Yeah, she did.
Back to Miller.
Could have easily went for it.
Going for
Miller
6.
just forces
Got
her
it.
way up, and she got it. 6 points on the night.
So maybe we were wrong. Maybe it is 13-2. Houston looking to pass it in.
Pacers still up big. Carter now with it. And they're doing double coverage on her. Bell and Mariana Solomon almost lost it there. Leja Houston being guarded by Annabelle Miller out to number 3. Guarded by Flower Williams. That shot's up.
Missed.
And rebounded by Gracie Combrink. Combrink to Solomon. And what a pass to Miller out to Hafner.
Looking
Hafner's
for
open for 3. It just rolls right
Back to
out.
Miller,
and Miller got the
almost
rebound.
got it.
Almost and one.
So she's going to go to the free throw line and shoot for 2. Almost had it. It was in there. It just rolled out.
And she's going to be looking to get 8 points on the night so far here if she can get these 2 to go.
Trying to make this a 13-point game. First one is up and away and good.
She got it. That's
She
7
has
on the
been
night.
really good for free throws this year. She hasn't missed many, and speaking of which, looks like number 4, Houston, is going to come out, and number 14.
Sierra, for number 14, Sierra Nelson, yeah.
Another freshman. So she's going to try to make 2 up and away and good.
Yeah, she got both of them, so that's 8 points on the night for Miller now.
Passes it out.
Number 3 guarded by Annabelle Miller and
loses it.
oh yeah. Sargent barely comes away with it. Don't
Loses
foul
it
here.
again.
And Miller comes away with it.
Pass it up to Solomon. Throws it
Out
out.
to Hafner.
Tried for a 3-pointer.
To Miller. Miller out to Solomon. The sophomore and freshman duo on this team. Hafner comes away with it. Hafner shots up. She got it. That is Hafner's first points of the night.
Almost lost it. And she does lose it.
Pacers
And
need to go.
Convick has it. She loses it, but it's
And
rebounded by
Hafner
Hafner.
comes away with it to Solomon. Solomon has it now. That shot's
Foul.
up. She threw it up. No good. And foul's going to be against number 3 for Star Spencer. So Candace Brady.
So Solomon's going to throw this in out to Williams, being guarded. She loses it, but she's going to get it back.
So Williams back with it now. Guarded by Honesty Carter. Out to Solomon. They keep thinking about shooting threes. And to a point, you might just want to start trying it, see if you can figure out what works going into Friday's key district matchup against Jinx. Struggling here, gets it to Williams.
Remember, there's no shot clock. They can take all the time they want.
Miller out to Williams. Williams shots up. The freshman, no good.
And that's a,
That was going to go out of bounds. It's going to be Star Spencer basketball.
I thought she touched it. Anyway, what I was going to say is Enid has...
Pacer basketball, my apologies. Sorry to interrupt, Carson.
Enid has shot 3 3-pointers tonight, though 1 for 3 with Solomon making the only one.
Solomon to Miller. What a pass. And Miller does not get it to go. And number 13, Alyssa Vaughn's going to come away with it. And they're going to call. Call's going to be against Star Spencer. And it's going to be Pacer basketball. Hafner to throw in for the Pacers.
2 points on the night for her.
Solomon's open. Oh, Solomon's
Going for
open
three.
for Miles.
And
No
no
good.
good.
Rebounded by Gracie Combrink. Combrink out to Solomon. Solomon's open again. Out to Hafner to Miller. Miller almost loses it. They're putting double coverage on her, and she fights through it. That is 10 on the night for Annabelle Miller.
We're only in the first period, and she already has 10.
That's not how it was looking last game, too. She's only 17 away from tying her amount of points she scored against Star Spencer last time.
I don't know what the foul was, but it looks like the Pacers are going to pass this in. Williams to pass it in. Looking for someone.
To Miller. Miller just wide open. She got it. That's 12 points on the night for Miller.
And almost stolen.
And that possession is to Star Spencer.
Great defense by Solomon. She almost had it.
So timeout, Star Spencer. They used 3 of their 5 so far. A little bit of a questionable decision. Carson, what have you seen in this first quarter so far as we're inching the end of it?
The Enid defense and the offense, they've just been doing great. Star Spencer has made many mistakes. They've been leaving Annabelle Miller and Amon Solomon open 24/7. There's not really much they can do.
Exactly. I mean, as you just saw there, she passed it into Miller, and Miller just had someone right there, but wasn't playing great defense. She got it up there. That's 12 points on the night for Miller so far, 15 away from her career high.
It's 21-2 right now. The
Yeah.
Bobcats, they've only made 2 points because of free throws.
Yeah, so let's see what the Pacers are going to do here. It's 21-2 to start the beginning of the end for the first period. It's still crazy that we still have another 3 periods to go. And coming up at halftime, and this is still a little bit away, but coming up at halftime, a halftime interview with Mr. Kendon Molinax. Can't wait to have him back on. It's been about a week, so it's going to be great to have him back.
Ladies and gentlemen, Friday, the big game
what
against
a game,
Jinx,
yeah.
boys and girls. So you're going to have Jana Martinez calling
Yeah,
girls.
Jander will be back. Originally, if you guys had kept up with me on social media, well, let's call this first, and I'll get to what I was saying.
Almost
she
stolen.
lost it. Almost lost it.
Almost went out of bounds.
Under a lot of pressure here.
She's got to get over.
And she does it. Miller almost came away with it. That shot's up.
No good.
Yep, no good.
Anyways, what you were saying earlier, Lynn,
And
yes.
yeah, it was originally going to be Jana Martinez and Carson LaRue on the call tonight, but there's some time changes and some personal reasons we were unable to make that happen. So you guys can hear my beautiful voice again for the millionth time this season. So,
So number 10, Honesty Carter, I believe looking for her first points of the night. Try to make this a 17-point game. First one is up, and it is no good.
almost didn't even touch the rim there. So they're looking to make this a 18-point game.
Like we said, this is a rebuilding season. John Ellison is first season.
Yeah. And I guess technically it's a rebuilding season for the Pacers, too. And Amariana Solomon comes up with it after the missed free throw. But it's a rebuilding season for your Pacers, too. And Ali Singh is doing a great job with this.
Up.
And she got it. It is a 21-point game here in Enid.
I think they're going to wave it off.
Wow.
Looked like she got hit before she threw it up. But she's going to go to the free throw to shoot for 2 is Solomon.
I think they may have counted it. I don't know. And no, maybe not. So number 13, Alyssa Vaughn for the Lady Bobcats, charged with the foul there.
So it looks like they did count it. So that's 2 points for her, and she's going to try to make it for a third one.
For the and one. And it just barely goes out. And nope, they're going to take away the 2 points. So there's going to be 2 shots for the Pacers.
So she's going to try to make the second one. She's been playing really good tonight so far, especially on defense.
Pacers still having some struggles from the free throw line, and something I just noticed. And Miller comes up with the rebound. She
gets
puts
two.
it back. It's 14 points for Miller. Both teams are in the bonus now with 5 fouls each, but fouls reset after every quarter. So here we go.
Back up to
Candace
number
Brady
3.
now, a 4-star. Spencer Miller's right there, and they're going to call the
good.
foul. Star Spencer returns to the free throw line with 14.4 seconds to go in this first quarter.
That's Miller's 3rd foul. So number 3 up to the free throw. Let's see if she can
Candace
make both of these.
Brady. That shot's up. She got it. 3 points for the Bobcats so far going into the end of the first period. Should just see the Pacers hold on to it here after this next free throw. Let's see if this one goes in. She got both of them. 4 points tonight.
You know, Liam, for this Enid team, only getting about a day's rest. They've been well conditioned.
And Williams
so
is
far.
wide open. You could take the shot there. You try to pick and choose there. I mean, you're not pretty big, so you can just go for
2
a shot.
seconds.
Solomon shots up. Can she get the? She
Got it!
Got it at the end of the first period. Scores 25-4. Ladies and gentlemen, stay tuned. We'll come back with a recap here shortly. At the end of the first quarter, scores Pacers 25, Bobcats 4. We'll see you then. So Carson, at the end of the first quarter, score is Pacers 25, Lady Bobcats 4. So what are the Pacers going to have to do to keep this momentum going and hold the Bobcats to make sure they don't go down a run here?
Just keep playing how you're playing. Don't cause too many fouls, though. You've already had 5 fouls, and Miller already has 3 fouls. She's almost in foul trouble, and she almost has been in almost every game. But she is a tough girl.
Yeah. So Big Blue Band getting loud. Pacers getting ready to take the court for the final 8 in the first half. So they've already scored half of what they scored against Star Spencer the first time. That score 50-11. So let's see if the Pacers are going to be able to try to beat that score. Their highest scored points so far this season, 65 against the Northwest Classen Lady Knights.
Least allowed was 9 against Northwest Classen as well.
So there you go. We haven't seen them beat that yet, but they're about 40 points away if they can try to pull something off here. That's at least
so to throw it in, number 13, Alyssa Vong to number 10.
Honestly Carter. Honestly Carter. Travel on the Lady Bobcats. It's Pacer basketball on another Star Spencer turnover.
Claire Williams to throw it in now. Throws it into Solomon, who's been playing good ball tonight.
But definitely expect as soon as the Pacers get up big, the starters are coming right out. They need to stay healthy for Jinx on Friday.
Yeah.
Combrink now with it out to Solomon. Solomon was open to Combrink. Combrink shots up.
Got
she
it.
got it. It is a 23-point lead for your Pacers. Last time they were here at home was against the Sapulpa Lady Chieftains, a very tough team, and they almost mounted a big
Blocked.
comeback. What a block by Annabelle Miller.
She has it. Passes out to Solomon, trying to find a breakaway.
Out
That's
to Hafner. Hafner's open for 3. Out to Solomon.
Solomon thought about it for a second.
Out to Hafner. Just take the
Now
shot.
she shots.
And
missed.
almost had it. Miller comes away with the rebound. Miller's just going to put it right back.
Got it.
That's, 16 on the night now for Miller?
16, and
Wow.
she's only 11 points away from tying.
What a night for Annabelle Miller. Honestly Carter with it now. Out to Brady. Brady guarded by Mariana Solomon, the freshman, under double coverage.
Loses
as well,
it.
and she comes away with it. One woman to beat, and she's going to lose it. Williams there with the rebound. Solomon comes back away with it. 2 missed shots there. Over to Hafner, and that's going to be last touched by Star Spencer. Pacer basketball.
Liam, think about this. This is a young team, and they're only going to lose someone like Sage Hafner. Yes, which is a big loss, but they can replace her.
Yeah.
It won't be easy, but you still got Annabelle Miller and Amara Solomon,
Exactly.
who are only freshmen and sophomores. So we're going to get to see them for about 2 years. That shot's up. It's
and
good.
she got it. That's, 18 now?
18
That's
points.
huge.
Her career high is 27.
She is getting closer and closer to that. So here we go. It is Honestly, Carter guarded by Mariana Solomon.
Loses it.
Lyra Williams. Miller comes away with it.
On a breakaway.
And Solomon, can she get it? And then she doesn't. And that's going to be a foul on Star Spencer. That is the second breakaway that Solomon has had that she wasn't able to get going there. But Pacers doing going rebound, and the call is actually against the Pacers. It's Star Spencer basketball.
So pass out to number 10, Honesty Carter.
So Carter now with it, as you said, going up court. You see Williams and Solomon getting ready for the double coverage possibly. Chris up getting ready to check in for the Pacers. 2 minutes to pass in this first quarter. 31-4 is the score right now.
And stolen.
And just went right to Combrink. Combrink comes away with it. Miller with it now to Solomon. Solomon guarded by Brady.
Passes it out.
Out to Williams.
And foul. It's going to be on Star Spencer.
So that's going to be their first foul of the quarter.
Pass it in now is to Lara Williams. And comes in number 11, Alex Chrisup, and
20, Addison Yates. So they're going to take their two big players out, the sophomore and freshman duo of Mariana Solomon and Annabelle Miller.
pass out to Combrink. Going
Combrink
up.
shots up, no good. Rebounded by Star Spencer. Honestly, Carter coming away with it now.
Up, and it's no good.
And they're going to come back away with it. Triple coverage there by Hafner, Chrisup, and Yates. Combrink comes away with it. And we might have seen the last minutes for Solomon and Miller tonight.
Pass out to Hafner.
Hafner to Williams.
And foul on Star Spencer. That's going to be the
Second.
So looks like Taylor Williams was going to pass us in again. A lot of fouls on the night so far.
Yeah.
First quarter, we had a combined 10, and we already got 3.
So 8 on the night so far. Well, no.
Pass it into the freshman,
Yeah.
Addison Yates.
13 on the night so far.
Yates throws it out to Williams. She loses it, but she's able to recover it. Back
Williams
out.
now to Hafner. Hafner to Yates. Yates guarded by Vaughn. Combrink, her
Up.
shot's up, and no good.
So she's going to go to the line, shoot for 2. And the score right now, 31-4.
Looking to make this a 33-4 game.
For only having a day rest, they have been very well disciplined and have been playing very great tonight.
They have.
Some mistakes every now and then, but you're going to have that.
So let's see what Combrink can do here. Looking to shoot for 2. First shot's up. She got it. It's a almost 30-point game, 28-point game. Looking to make it a 29-point game.
She's made her first. See if she can make it. Up, and away, and it's no good. And I think Star Spencer might have jumped, so
Yeah.
I think Combrink gets to go again.
So looking to redeem the free throw there.
Making third one, up, and away, and it is no good.
No good. You got to do what you can. Those second chances. Alex Chrisup was playing great defense there. Yates almost had that. Hafner swats it away.
Throws it back
she
in.
She kept it in. Wow, what a play by Hafner. To Brady. Great defense being played. Almost lost it, and Williams comes
Stolen.
away with it.
She's out on a little breakaway.
Out to Hafner,
And she loses
and
it.
Hafner is going to lose it. It was a really strong pass.
Pass it in now is
13,
Vaughn.
Melissa Vaughn, yeah.
looks like she's going to pass this in to Carter.
The clock keeps stopping so much. So Carter comes away with it, or has it now, guarded by to Lyra Williams.
Almost lost it.
Carter looking for someone to pass it to,
And almost
Yates
stolen.
Almost had it. You got to follow through on those.
Looking for
Brady
a shot,
now.
blocked.
First shot is blocked by Sage Hafner.
Pass it out to
Lyra
Williams.
Williams to Yates. Yates
Up.
taking a shot.
No
No
good.
good. And Star Spencer has it under double coverage, and Star Spencer's going to come back away with it.
She
And
loses it.
That was an interesting play there. Still has it. And she's going to lose
Take
it.
it
Lyra
away.
Williams comes away with it. Very sloppy game being played by Star Spencer. That one's
No
up
good.
and no good. Just kind of a sloppy back and forth here from
Carter out on a little breakaway.
both teams.
Up.
That one's up.
No
and
good.
No good.
And And that's going to be Star Spencer Ball.
Looked like she almost got pushed out of bounds there.
And I think Enid called the timeout.
So here we go, timeout, Enid. They need to figure some things out here. It's definitely slowed down with Miller and Solomon being out. Score is 33-4. Your Pacers up big over the Star Spencer Lady Bobcats. So here we go, Pacers. Oh, I guess they've used 2 timeouts. Not quite sure. Thought they'd only used 1, but not quite sure. 32-4 is the score. Pacers up big, as I had mentioned. But you gotta think, getting 3rd place at the Heart of Oklahoma tournament, and now getting this big of a non-conference win gives you tons of momentum going into Jinx next week.
And Jinx is a very good team.
Yeah. And great defense being played by the Pacers.
Almost stolen.
Addison Yates almost.
Oh. And that's going to be a foul on Yates, her first. Almost stolen. She's been playing some pretty good defense so far in her limited time.
They're going to charge Yates with the foul there.
To throw it in now is Vong.
We're going to try to find an open lady here, and she lost it.
So
And
that's
Chris is going to be charged with the foul there.
called out a charge. Throw it in now is Vong again.
To Carter. Carter now guarded by Chris up and Williams. Williams. And it's going to be jump ball possession to the Pacers.
Pass it in now is Hafner.
Hafner to Williams. Williams over to Hafner. Hafner had a shot.
Trying to find somebody. Goes
Hafner
up.
just throws one up. She does not get it. Rebounded by number 13, Alyssa Vaughn.
She
And
loses
Hafner might come away with it here, and she does. She got to Yates. Yates thought about it,
Yates trying to find somebody.
and she got Hafner. Hafner's open for the corner for 3. No good. Rebounded by Gracie Combrink.
And that's going to be a
Jump ball possession to Star Spencer.
little sloppy basketball.
Yeah.
But that's kind of what happens when your best 2 players come out. But other than that, they've been playing really good so far. Defense is
Solomon
still holding up.
comes back in for the Pacers. I was wrong, not her last minutes of the night. So I think we'll see Miller come back in after the break. So Carter now guarded by Williams. And Combrink's going to come away with it to Solomon. Solomon back with it now on a fast break. Let's see if she can get it. And can't get it. Rebounded by Hafner. Hafner puts it back. It's a 30-point game. Your Pacers are up big in this non-conference matchup.
And we're only in quarter 2, Liam.
So they're 16 points away from the amount of points they scored last game against the Bobcats. That shot's up.
No good.
Didn't even touch the rim.
Combrink has it. Trying to find somebody.
To Solomon. Solomon out to Williams. Williams was open for 3. She's going to put the shot up. She got it. It's a 32-point lead.
To Brady.
Brady guarded by Mariana Solomon, the freshman. Brady now guarded by Hafner out to the corner.
Almost lost it.
Carter now with it. Almost lost it there. That one's just thrown up. And that's going to be possession to Enid. So Solomon's going to throw this one in for the Pacers.
Looks like they're asking her to tie her shoes real quick. So to toss it in now is Williams to Solomon.
Solomon now with it, the freshman. To Hafner. Hafner to Solomon. Solomon is going to lose it. Possession to Star Spencer.
Pass was just a little behind her. So Vong to throw it in now.
So here we go now to Carter. Carter going up court. She's going to be guarded by Talara Williams. Williams playing great defense on Carter. And she fell, and she's going to come away with it.
And that's going to be a foul on Star Spencer. Williams tried to make a fast break, but she got tripped. So to throw it in now is Talara Williams. Williams doesn't really score much, but she's a great passer and a great motivator for this team.
So here we go, Mariana Solomon with it now.
Solomon trying to find somebody.
Take Chris up. Chris up. Could have got it to Williams. Hafner back to Solomon. Heading towards the end of this first half here. Pacers up
Chris
big.
Up.
To Williams.
Back to
To
Hafner.
Hafner. Solomon's kind of open. Comrick's gonna put it up.
Got
she
it.
got it. It's a 34-point game. Pacers are up big.
Great execution right there.
As we mentioned, coming up next at halftime interview with Mr. Kenan Molinax, and Solomon's going to try to come away with the steal on that,
And she knocks it
Williams
away.
does. Williams comes away with it. Can she get it to go? And that's going to be a foul. She's going to return to the free throw line.
23 seconds left before halftime.
So here we go, Honesty Carter now with it for the Star Spencer Lady Bobcats.
Looking for a breakaway, passes it, and it's good.
She got it.
I believe that's their first points in the second period.
So they're just going to dribble this one out. Maybe hit a buzzer beater like she did pretty much last time. Had about 5/10 of a second afterwards.
And that's a foul.
Yep, it's going to be the foul on not Honesty Carter. That's number 4, Leasia Houston. So Pacers in the bonus now. Star Spencer 5 fouls on the night. Or on the period. So that's 10 for the Lady Bobcats so far this game.
So looks like Solomon's going to shoot for 2. Try to make
See
this.
what we can do.
What is this, a 34-point game if she makes both of these?
Yeah.
First one is up and away, and it's good.
She got it. It's 33-point game. I had to think their math's not necessarily a strong suit of mine, so I have to try to think about how to calculate this here. So looking to make it a 34-point game.
It's up and away, and it's good.
She got it. It's back to a 30-point lead for your Pacers.
4 seconds left. Maybe they're going to try something. She just tosses in. Looks like she tried.
I don't know what that was there. That was, she just like threw it in and like tried to go get it herself.
Looks like she was trying to
Don't think you can do that.
do a little trickery, but
So the Pacers are going to have one more chance to try to get a shot off here.
Williams is going to pass this in. Try to find somebody. Looking.
Sue, Chris up gets a shot up, and she doesn't get it. And that's going to be the end of the first half. Score is Enid 40, Lady Bobcats 6. So Carson, give us a recap of this first half.
Great offense and great defense so far. Even though this is a team that's only 1-12, only getting a day's rest after that tournament, which they got third place side. They've been playing great so far tonight. You took out your big star in Annabelle Miller, which is good because you got Jinx coming up. But you should keep Amar Solomon, who's been playing great so far. And you still got some backups who are still doing good, and some low starters like Combrink and Hafner, who are really good.
Yeah, so ladies and gentlemen, let's see what the Pacers can do next. Coming up in the second half, 40 points scored already. That's already way more than what they had in the first half of the game originally at the New Year's Classic. So let's see what the Pacers can do. Up 40-6. Lean Furry alongside Carson LaRue. You're watching Pacer Basketball on EPS TV. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Half court, or not half court, court side.
Well, we are half court.
Right there about half court. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Plainsman or Pacer halftime show. Lean fire alongside Mr. Molinax. Mr. Molinax, long time no see. So,
You know, I think the last time you and I were together, it was against our Spencer and the tournament.
It was, yeah.
It was.
Yeah.
And just a reminder, back then, they did not have this type of lead in the first half, and I said it's hard when you're playing like that, and then the second half it just went open. Star Spencer, the girls are hustling. They only have 7 players, and kudos for the coach. I mean, he's keeping them involved, working around, trying to get everyone involved. It's hard when you're under players and stuff.
Yeah.
Don't have the numbers, but. This is a great time, like we said before last time, to work on some areas in our game, getting ready for a big Friday night.
Yeah, big
We got
game
homecoming.
against the Jinx Trojans.
Yeah.
It's going to be a big game. Pacers came up close on that one, so let's see what they're going to be able to do. It's homecoming night. We got the big pep rally Friday afternoon, so that's going to be a fun time.
Yeah. That is our first winter, what do they call it? Well, here comes our favorite song. We're supposed to stand in this game.
The Winter Sports Assembly, but I like to call it the pep rally. It makes
it's a pep
makes
rally.
it
We
sound
like
more
it that
fun.
way.
And we're going to have some
looking forward
footage for that. I'm going to make sure we get some footage on the stream so you guys can see that. And we're working on something. We didn't get to talk to you guys about this yet, but we have figured out we're able to get our feed up on the Jumbotron.
Okay.
So we might be able to have our cameras up on the Jumbotron for the assembly, so we can film and get them more involved in everything.
Great.
So
That's
it's going to be
great.
fun.
People my age, and a little bit younger, pep rallies were huge and all that. A couple of our counselors graduated from here, said even just a few years ago, it's hard when you don't have that many, and it's hard to get back in routine of excitement. Boy, I tell you what, there's some excitement for our basketball teams. The young men team lost by 2 Saturday in the tournament, and I talked to Coach Gilmore today. Yeah, he was telling me about that. It was really good. Our girls are doing well. After tonight, they'll have 9 wins.
Yeah.
That's great. Well done for them.
First time since 2013 they've done that. So over 10 years. I was 6 years old last time that happened. It's so funny looking back on these big statistics, and it's 10, 15 years ago, and it's like, oh, I was like 2 years old when that happened, 3 years old. So, but
and I go back to the point when we played Star Spencer tournament. I said there have been times we have been that team.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And Coach has done a fantastic job. Mm-hmm. I still love the fact that we are young. They're still developing. 2 freshmen, 2 sophomore. We got a senior out there tonight. She's getting the extra playing time in, which has always helped to get ready for playoff times down the road.
Yeah, so that right now, thank you for bringing that up. I actually forgot about that. So right now, if the season was to end today with each record, 7th seed District 4 from District 4, which would be Enid, would be playing the runner-up from District 3, which would be the Owasso Lady Rams. So we would be playing the Owasso Lady Rams in regionals. And then, but the way it is now, there's a consolation part of it. And if you win that part of consolation, you go on to area. So I think the Pacers have a good chance to maybe make a surprise run here.
I really believe they're developing. They're gelling. They look really good. Some of their offensive plays are magic. It's really good.
Yeah.
And there's some young ladies out there, they hustle 24/7.
Yeah.
And I tell you, I'm very impressed with this team. Wouldn't be surprising to me if they do the unexpected when it comes that time. And by the way, folks, if you ever need any information about the future for basketball or anything, Liam always has information in advance. You already knew the rankings that have ended today. I think Liam lives in that world, but I really like that because you're studying.
Yep.
A lot of people don't think, people say, well, you just get on camera and just call the play. No, there's a lot of information that he pours into this, and he does a really good job.
And especially me finding out last second today that I'm coming on air when I was under the impression I wasn't commentating tonight, so I had to just come up with a few things. And but Friday we'll have a more updated look at what the tournament bracket would look like with all the district games being played tomorrow. Enid not in action tomorrow after their tournament games. Any 6A team that had a tournament game this weekend is not playing tomorrow.
Correct.
So Jinx, the Lady Trojans, their first game back will be against us on Friday.
Yep.
And the Jinx Trojans, the guys, they play tomorrow against, it's a non-conference game against Santa Fe.
Right.
And then they play us again, or they play us on Friday.
And for those of you who like to watch during the halftime, you're not showing the halftime for the boys. I mean, you're not interviewing for the boys halftime because that's the homecoming activities, correct?
Yes, yes.
So make sure you tune in. If you can't be here, tune in to watch the homecoming activities during the boys game halftime show. I think it's going to be a great night. I walked in tonight. Here we are Monday night, and I walk in. Good, solid number of crowd. Palm cheer here. Band's doing a great job. Really good atmosphere. Wait till Friday night, homecoming. It'll be really great.
Yeah, so Pacers going to try to have another big night here. The most they scored against Star Spencer was 50 again in that game, so they're only 10 away from that, and they might be able to do that. So real fast, while I have you here,
okay, sure.
Let's get you on the principal side of things.
Okay.
So what do we have coming up here at Enid High? We talked about this pep rally.
Well, right now, at Enid High, our counselors out at the middle schools for 8th graders, enrolling them for our freshman class of next year. We had a great, guys, I cannot tell you how great it was. We had an 8th grade visit that came here, and we had students that had tables to set up about the electives and clubs, and the students got to talk to our students, and they promoted it. Today we're there enrolling in classes for next year already. We're going to have a FAFSA night on Thursday night for all those seniors who need help and information about that. We have our pep assembly on Friday, and we have homecoming on Friday night, and that's a lot of information for the last week of January, which is like 3 months long. This is only day 13 of school. Do you know that?
Yeah, I think that's what's promoting the senioritis here. Is we haven't had a full week of school yet.
I warned you. I warned him about it. The senioritis, man, is a real thing. But I tell you, it's exciting, the things that are going on at Enid High School. Again, I can't tell you all the great stuff that we have lined up. We're doing a really good job. We're really excited about the freshmen coming in, and I've got to get ready to go and give up my seat. So, real quick, non-basketball to all you Chiefs, Eagles fans, congratulations. That's all I want to say about that.
I think we would have been better not talking about that. But,
we didn't talk about it. I just gave a shout-out to the fans. That's all. Thank you guys for everything you guys do. The camera work, all the work. And thank you for inviting me today at lunchtime. But I enjoy working with you, and we'll do it again. How many more home games we have?
We have 3 more. Homecoming, pink out, and then senior night. And then it's over for my career here on basketball. So.
Yeah, I tell you what, and before you know it, you'll be in college. You'll be doing this for maybe a college. And then one day I'll be sitting in my recliner watching you and hearing you on TV, right?
We could hope, yeah.
That's the game plan. Well, Lane, why don't you take us home, buddy? Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, coming up next, your Pacers start the second half up 36 or 34 on the Lady Bobcats. Liam Frank alongside Mr. Monax, and we'll see Mr. Monax sometime in the near future. We'll see you then. Go Big Blue.
Go Big Blue.
So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back courtside for the second half for tonight's matchup between your Pacers and the Lady Bobcats. Pacers up 34, big lead for the Pacers so far. Everyone contributing a part in tonight's matchup. Miller with, I think, 18, 16, something around there, somewhere around there.
Hafton's going to pass it in to Miller.
And Miller's back, and
boom.
There it is. What's that, 18? 20?
20 points. 7
20
points away from tying her career high.
I was going to say, I knew we were somewhere there. I couldn't remember. Williams came away with it there. Great defense being played by the Pacers.
When you look at the score, Liam, you can see that they've only allowed Star Spencer to score 2 points per period, it looks like.
So you had 4 in the first, 2 in the second.
And she loses it. 50-50, and it's
possession
going to
of Star Spencer.
So, Liam, with the upcoming events, it looks like that track heading February 2nd, they're heading back to Washburn, and then we got musical on the same day, and then regionals for swim is coming up.
Wow, we got a lot of stuff going on around here in Enid High. We're going to celebrate all these sports coming up this Friday in the Winter Sports Assembly. And I don't know if Are you guys including that track in cross country?
Yes, we are.
I figured you guys were.
Cross country's not, but track is a winter sport.
Don't worry, guys. We'll make sure Carson Liver is included in some footage. So we'll get some shots of Carson Liver.
To Combrink.
Combrink now guarded by number 13, Alyssa Vaughn. To Miller. Miller having a big night so far. Hafner out to
Wide
Solomon.
open.
Solomon shots up. No
Almost.
good. They've been kind of
And
quiet from 3 tonight.
Well, so far I'm pretty sure they're 1 for 4 or 5 right now.
Yeah.
So to pass it in now is
I believe Alyssa
Vaughn.
Vaughn. Yep. To Honesty Carter.
Oh, and another thing, Liam, baseball season is coming up soon, and
Yeah,
you know
it's gonna
how
be fun.
Enid is, and she loses it. She's able to recover it, and
Travel on Star Spencer. It's Pacer basketball on another Star Spencer turnover.
Taylor Williams will throw it in now, and she's going to throw it into Solomon, who's been having
I'm
a
telling you guys, we need a commentary camera at the bottom right of the screen. Just see me. Anytime we do a travel, I do the travel little symbol. It's pretty funny. So Combrink over to Hafner. Pacers up 26, or not 26, that's 36. My apologies.
Hafner looking for someone.
Back to Miller. This will be 20.
Got it.
Is that 22?
22 points, 5 points away, and she's got this period and all of next period.
But she's got to be quick, though, because Coach Singh won't keep her in for too terribly long. And
Almost
Hafner,
stolen.
She's going to come away with
She
it.
got it.
To Williams. Miller's going to get there
On a
right with
breakaway.
her. Williams to Solomon. Solomon's going to lose it. It's a Pacer turnover. Star Spencer basketball throwing in for Star Spencer's number 13, Alyssa Vaughn.
It was
looking to throw it into Carter.
It was a good idea, though. I understand what she was doing. Just a little late pass, though.
You could see when they were running up court, you could see Miller tell Williams, go for it.
And no good, but that's going to be a foul.
With double dribble. So Solomon's going to be throwing this one in for the Pacers.
So Williams.
Williams to Solomon.
Solomon's had a pretty good game tonight. Not as well as Annabelle Miller's had, but she's still been playing good.
Yeah.
Gets pass.
And
Open.
Hafner
Going
shots
for 3.
up. No
Missed.
good. Rebounded by Gracie Combrink.
And she loses it.
So you see
Out on the
Yates.
breakaway. And she loses that one as well. And
That's going to be possession to Star Spencer if it's a jump ball.
so it looks like the placeman about to sub.
Yeah, the Pacers.
5.
We have a
5.
whole new starting lineup coming in.
So-
It's the end of the night for Annabelle Miller,
So-
Gracie Combrink, Sage Hafner.
So coming in, number 24, Peyton Kilborn. Number 13, James Lorjack. Number 11, Alex Crisp. And number 34, Heaven Mills. So we have a junior, a sophomore, 3 freshmen now. So we have 1 upperclassman now on the court now. So So we might not expect too many points, but this is going to be our team of the future. So you want to see what they can do.
Yeah, so Kilborn to Yates. Yates guarded by Houston, and that's going to be almost a turnover. Yates comes back away with it. Yates out to Kilborn. Kilborn, her shot's up. No good.
Just a little over. And she loses that and out of bounds.
Almost had it, but she's going to be out of bounds. 38-point game here in Enid. Pacers are up big. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to see if there's any scores from around the state. I don't know if there's any other teams in action tonight from 6A side of things, but it's always.
She loses it. She steals it.
Kilborn back with it. That's going to be a foul.
Almost had it. That was close.
So-
So she's going to shoot for 2, try to make her first points of the night.
Yeah, no 6A games on the dockets for Oklahoma so far, or for the evening, except for this one. I believe this is the only game being played tonight for 6A side of things.
Enid is 3 points away from a 40-point game. So first shot is up, and it's good. First points on the night for Peyton Kilborn.
And 1 point away from making this a 30 or 40-point game. This would be huge. The Pacer bench getting excited on that one. So here we go. To make this a 40-point game.
Up and away, and it's no good.
No good. Rebounded by Carter for great
Guarded.
defense being played. Don't foul here.
That's up to number 12.
They're having a hard time trying to get over the line. And that one's going to go.
Sorry,
And,
folks. One of them accidentally. Hope she's all right, though.
Yeah.
Accidentally
We just about
hit the
lost our
table.
camera.
Close call, folks. Close call.
There's just a minute here.
Camera's a little messed up, so
Yep.
we got to fix it. So while Liam fixes that, I'll be doing
Yep,
play-by-play.
you let him do play-by-play for a second.
Looks like the entire starting 5 is coming back out already.
That's so random to keep seeing. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I think, well, we should be back. All right, we should be back in business here.
Pass it in now.
If the camera's a little wonky when you see it, it's it just got knocked into almost our lap. So,
Apologize, ladies and gentlemen.
see, this happens every single game, Carson. This happens every game.
First time it's happened to me. So to pass it in now is Talara Williams, and she's going to pass this into Solomon.
So the starting 5 back in. I guess it's not the end of the night for Miller and Williams.
Miller, what is it, 22 points for us so far?
Yeah.
Miller, she had a wide open. She's going up
That
for
shot's
2.
up. She
got it.
It's a 41-point game for your Pacers. So here we go. Great defense being played by Williams. Carter now with it.
Pass it out. She's trying to look for someone. Good defense so far by Williams. And
so I don't know what it is over here. I'm going to touch back on the subject here, but every single game that we're over here, we always seem to be in harm's way over here with where we're at. I don't quite know what's up with that, but
Solomon passed it into William. Back to
Carson's going to be
Solomon.
your play-by-play commentator for me. Let me fix this real fast.
Back to Combrink. Trying to find someone. Passes it back to Solomon. She thought about it for a second. Passes it up to Combrink. Going up for the layup, and it's good. So she's going to shoot for the and one. So it's 49-6 now. Head commentator, if you guys weren't listening to Liam Franklin, he is fixing the camera right now. We had a little incident. So Combrink, after making that 2-pointer, she's going to shoot for the and one to make this a 50-6 point game. Her shot is up, and it's no good.
And you guys can escape me for long. I'm back. Had to just fix the camera up there for a second. Star Spencer back with it now, guarded by.
And almost lost it
there.
And loses it. Halfton has it, and looks like I believe that's Pacer ball. So Peyton Kilble's going to come in, and Gracie Combrick's going to come back out. So it looks like that Enid is rotating their players every now and then. So to pass it in now, number 13. And she loses it, and that's going to be out of bounds.
So 33.7 seconds on the clock before the end of the third quarter. So here we go. To throw this one in is number 4, Leja Houston. For Star Spencer to Carter.
Double coverage right there. Double again.
They're going to call a jump ball. Possession to Star Spencer.
And the clock is still running for some reason.
I guess there might be a mercy rule in Oklahoma high school basketball. Or, well, an unspoken mercy rule. And getting rough there is number 4, Leja Houston.
And this defense is playing very aggressive so far.
So I guess that's going to be end of the third.
Now it looks like they're
Let's
trying to
see.
fix it. I think they're trying to fix it.
Hey, gives them more time to go over to talk to Coach Singh.
I don't know. We'll have to see, though.
And at the end of the third quarter, score is Pacers 49, Lady Bobcats 6. Let's see what the Pacers can do in the final quarter of this matchup.
So coming back from break to start the fourth period, your Enid Pacers are up 49-6 right now, and Liam Franklin is back after getting a quick sip of water.
Yeah, you know, I gotta preserve the voice here. I mean, we still have homecoming, and that's a game I'm excited about most. So
8 minutes left in this game. Enid up 49-6, and it looks like
for Pink Out, we're playing the Bartlesville Lady Bruins. That is going to be a very good game. It always is between the Pacers and the Lady Bruins.
Yeah, and you and Janda are going to commentate that game.
Yeah.
I will be away for the track meet, and to pass it in is Sage Hafner.
And the last time Enid and Bartlesville faced off on the Plainsman side of things, Tegan Wynn hit that
Amazing dunk.
viral dunk, which I call it the Bartlesville. And now anytime he goes up for the dunk, I call it the Bartlesville. So Solomon with it now. Out to Kilborn. Kilborn shots up.
Got
Bang! For a three. That's a 52-6 point lead.
4 points on the night for Payne Kilborn.
And Carson, only 13 points away from their season high. I don't think they'll get it tonight. But,
And almost stolen. Star Spencer ball. So it is 52-6. The most they've allowed is 9 against Northwest Crescent. As you said, they're only about 13 points away, but they have time to do that. But that's if they want to be aggressive, but I don't see them being very aggressive. I think Coach Sings wants to play smart.
yeah. So here we go. Carter with an out, guarded by Solomon. Ladies and gentlemen, we can't give you accurate point updates because the scoreboard
loses
still
it.
off. Combrink with it, and she's had a hard time just tripping over herself. Yates now with it. Out to Kilborn. Kilborn was
Thought
open
about it
again. To Yates. Yates out to Williams. Williams to Solomon. Solomon was open. Combrink with it now.
Going up.
Combrink just puts it up.
Almost.
Does not get it. Rebounded by Honesty Carter for the Star Spencer Lady Bobcats.
Good defense so far. Back to number 13. Guarded by Combrink. Passes it out to 14. Guarded by Kilborn. Just trying to find somebody. And they're going to call a foul.
It's going to be a double dribble on Star Spencer. Pacer basketball off another Bobcat turnover.
So number 34, Heaven Mills is going to come back in. And looks like Combrink is going to come out. So she might be done for the night. But
I think Hafner, Chris Up, Miller, and Combrink are done for the evening. We'll see them back in action against the Jinx Lady Trojans. Friday good game.
And it's a shame because she had 22 points and she was only 5 points away from tying her record.
Yeah.
And she loses the ball. Yates loses
Almost
it.
lost it again. The Star Spencer.
She almost lost it as well. Got tipped a bit.
Williams with it now. Does not get it. Rebounded by Star Spencer. That
Blocked
by Peyton Kilborn. What a block.
Expect Friday night to be packed, though.
It's going to be packed night of action. And Jinx is coming to home court. And it's going to be on homecoming night, too. So anything can happen here. We saw the Plainsmen upset the Edmond North Huskies, third-ranked team in the state. And maybe they can do the same thing with Jinx as well.
So Alex Chrisup comes in.
Almost a steal there. Carter's played, I think, the whole game for the Lady Bobcats.
Yeah, and they called a foul on Chrisup, his second of the night. So to pass it in now is Houston.
5 minutes on the clock now.
Trying to find someone.
To Carter. And I think that was another block, but Kilborn made contact on that one, so it's going to be a foul. The Bobcats are going to go to the line looking for their first points of the second half.
Shutdown defense so far. This Enid team is going to have to play like this against Jinx. And you know Jinx, they're a high-powered offense. So let's see if she can make her first. It's up, and it's good.
That's going to be their first points of the second half. Wow.
Looks like a football score up there.
I know.
So Carter trying to make her second one.
Speaking of football schedule should be coming out here pretty soon.
And I will be the head commentator next year.
Yeah, that's going to be fun. So it's going to be, assuming it's all the same schedule, just home and away or reversed, you guys are going to Ponca, Lawton's coming home, you're going to Stillwater, and then Deer Creek's coming here, you're going to Mustang, Norman comes here, that shot's up, no good. Pace is going to come with it, Williams with it now, her shot's up. She got it. So Norman's going to come here. Then you're going to go to Bixby. Then to Edmond North. And then finish off the season. Or no, Jinx comes here and then finish off the season versus Moore at home.
We're just going to have to see how. And
that one's going to be out of bounds. That one hit the top of the backboard. It's going to be 4 minutes and 8 seconds to go. Clock just continuously running now.
We're just going to have to see how the boys do in football. I know last year was a heartbreaker after starting out 2-0 and proceeding to drop games you could have won against Stillwater and Mustang, especially Edmond North.
And that, yeah, we had 3 games we could have won there. That was one of them on homecoming, one of them on senior night, just heartbreaking games. I mean,
Loses it.
Loki Jack
that's
now
a foul.
was trying to get it to Yates, and it's going to be a foul, as you said. 54 points on the night for the Pacers. What a night.
Clock is still running. That's the first foul of the 4th period for the Bobcats.
Is this going to be a continuously running clock now, which if you guys don't know in OSSAA, that is pretty much a unsilent mercy rule.
Wide open.
And
she's going to go, and that's
she's
another
gonna be
foul.
So it's going to be going to the line.
So it looks like Enid is going to – looks like Enid has no starters in. All the starters are out now. And looks like about to sub in. Can't tell what numbers.
Number 22. We don't have 22 on our roster. And then Brooklyn Aguilar. That one no good by Heaven Mills.
So number 22 is coming in. And number 3, Brooklyn Aguilar. We don't have number 22 on our roster, so we apologize.
I will get that for you guys before Jinx.
His second one is good, so it's now 55-7, 2 more points, and it's a 50-point game. And they have time to do that if they want to be aggressive. 3 minutes and 20 seconds left in the game. Almost stole it, and that's a foul.
Double dribble on Star Spencer. Pacer basketball once again. Another Star Spencer turnover.
A lot of dribbles by the Star Spencer team. So pass out to number 13, Jamie.
Jamie Lokajak now guarded by number 4, Leja Houston, to Brooklyn Aguilar. Aguilar has it. Aguilar over to Odom to Kilborn. Kilborn shots up.
And
no good. Almost got her own rebound. And it's going to be jump ball, I believe. Jump ball possession to Star Spencer.
2 minutes and 35 seconds left in this game. As we stated before at the beginning of the game, with this win, Enid, the first 9-win season since 2013 when they made the playoffs that year. In Coach Cheng's first season, she has gotten them a winning record so far.
Double dribble again on Star Spencer. It's Pacer basketball.
So 2 minutes, about 2 minutes left in this game. Pass in by Brooklyn Aguilar to number
Jamie
13.
Lokajak. Lokajak shots up. Almost had it. Mills gets the rebound. She puts it up. No
Almost.
good. Great defense being played by the Pacers.
Aguilar almost got it.
To Carter. Carter now with it. Guarded by Jamie Lokajak. Lokajak keeping up with her. That shot's up. No good. Rebounded by
and taken
Lokajak.
away. Out on the breakaway. Shot up, and it's good.
And that's a 50-point game. The Pacers' biggest lead of the season.
And that's her first points on the night.
What a night for this whole team. I believe the whole team has got some playing time unless they are injured. That shot's up.
The only
no good.
injured one on the roster is Olivia McCoy.
That's going to be out of bounds. Less than 90 seconds to go. Ladies and gentlemen, what a win going into homecoming this Friday night against the Jinx Lady Trojans. Pacers, they're going to be able to learn from this game a little bit. There's a lot of things they need to work on. Aguilar is open for 3. No good.
I think that's Aguilar's brother.
Chris Aguilar, yeah.
So Kilborn to throw it in.
To number 22, to Heaven Mills. Heaven Mills puts
Got
it
it.
back. She got it. It's a 52-point game. What
40
a
seconds
matchup.
left. The season high was 65. So they're
They
not
won't get that, but this is their biggest lead at home this season, 100%.
up and away, and it's no good. Rebounded, and clock's just going to wind down. I guess it's not actually.
They're going to stop it now because the Star Spencer Lady Bobcats have to go to the free throw line.
If she misses both of these, Enid, the least Enid has allowed is 9 against Northwest Classen. Up, and it's no good.
No good. So here we go. Can the Pacers set a new season record for this season?
Even if they don't, they played really well today defensively.
And that one, let's see, that one's up.
No.
No good.
And that's out of bounds, and that's Star Spencer ball.
So Star Spencer still has a chance. And ladies and gentlemen, we remind you again, if when we get put on camera, if the camera's crooked, we did get ran into by a Star Spencer player, so keep in mind. That one's up.
And
That's
another
gonna be
foul.
a foul. So Star Spencer's going to return to the free throw line.
I think that's a foul on Aguilar, her first.
20.6 seconds to go. Can't foul here. Just let them grab the ball. I mean, let's let time go here. So here we go. Houston now to shoot the ball. That shot's up.
No good.
No good. As you said, yes.
So trying to make her second one now. Free throws, both teams have kind of missed a decent amount, but
Enid struggled on that side of the ball all season long. They've struggled from the line for almost every game this season. That one's up. She does not get it. And
Aguilar's got
Aguilar with it now.
and that's going to be Pacer ball, though.
It's going to be out of bounds on the Pacer, or on Star Spencer Pacer basketball.
So Aguilar's going to pass this in now. Pass this in to Kilborn.
So probably going to dribble this one out. Ladies and gentlemen, what a game for your Enid Pacers. They have a 9-win season for the first time since 2013, and they're going to have a better record than they have the last few seasons, 8-16, both seasons under a previous head coach. So ladies and gentlemen, what a matchup. Final score, your Pacers 59, Lady Bobcats 7. Carson goes to recap of this matchup.
Just great defense, great offense all around. Annabelle Miller, 22 points on the night for her. Amara Sullivan, we don't know how many points she got, but she played really well defensively. And you even saw some of the freshmen and sophomores get some action. Remember, This is a young team, but these guys are going to be the future after this game.
Exactly. So, ladies and gentlemen, one matchup for the Pacers. Annabelle Miller takes away the game with 24, 22 points, somewhere around there. We'll get you the updated stats on that one. Ladies and gentlemen, coming up this Friday, your Pacers look to dethrone the Jinx Lady Trojans as the 6th seed going into regionals, wrapping up district contest. So, ladies and gentlemen, a lot on stake for this Friday's game. Homecoming, we're going to have a big turnout, and also homecoming king and queen will be crowned. And Pacers also looking to have a 10-win season for the first time since 2010. What a game that's going to be for your Pacers. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll see you then. I'm Liam Burton alongside Carson LaRue. And what a game this was. So we'll see you this Friday for homecoming. Liam Burton alongside Carson LaRue. Good night.
Thank you.